Jungle.
My name is Frederick Lecoq and I'm the VP of Marketing for FGL Sports and Marks. The retail industry is at a tipping point for mainly three reasons. Because of the digital disruption that we're currently facing, because of the new business model that we're seeing emerging here and there, like dropship, endless aisle, marketplace, and at a tipping point also because retail needs to fight against its own culture that's based on fighting against comps, because this is how you measure performance in retail. I believe in the power of content. The reason why I believe in the power of content is we're completely shifting. We're now in the world of mouth. So it's not about reach, it's more about engagement. And the only way you can be emotionally engaging is through content relevancy. Any one of your target audience at a specific time, it's probably going to be at a different touch point of what I call the consumer decision journey. What's critical here is you can't own all these touch points. Everything starts by really mapping content, which means looking at your target audience, your consumer, and try to define with him what's the key touch point that you want to win at. And this is what we've been able to do in our latest flagship store in West Edmonton Mall. Thanks to near-field communication capability, we're actually able to communicate differently with the customers that's browsing and shopping in our store based on the product they have in their hand, based on the environment they're in. Then it's likely that you're going to see pop up in one of the screen some very specific information related to the product you're actually carrying around. This is precisely an example of how do we surface our content strategy and probably our most legacy environment, which is our store. So actually, we're no longer into that broadcast mode. I think we're much more into what I call the unicast mode, is actually being able to customize the content in a very engaging and compelling way to your target audience. There's four key pillars that you need to work on to make your organization content ready. It's capability, culture, resources, and infrastructure. Those are the key pillars. I think, of course, there's room, and there will always be room for entertaining content, and that's critical. But there's also a huge need for functional content. It's actually providing content to our customers around the best use of the product they just bought. And there's also a content that's what I call transactional content. It's actually content that will help our customer to really pick up the most relevant gears that fit their active lifestyle. Content and data are the two key pillars to actually make your company successful in an omni-channel environment. In a nutshell, I would say that content is actually going to be your new media.
Jungle.